Desire I had to see fair Padua, nursery of the arts, and by my father's love and leave am armed with his good will, and thy good company, my trusty servant, well approved in all. Here let us breathe, and happily institute some course of learning and ingenious study.
Mi perdonato, gentle master mine, I am in all affected as yourself, glad that you thus continue your resolve to suck the sweets of sweet philosophy. Only, good master, while we do admire this virtue and this moral discipline, let's be no stoics nor no stocks, I pray. For no profit grows where is no pleasure ta'en. In brief, sir, study what you most...
Gramercies, Tranio, well dost thou advise, but stay a while. What company is this?
Gentlemen, importune me no further. I firmly am resolved, you know, that is not bestow my youngest daughter before I have a husband for the elder.
To Carter, rather. She's too rough for me.
I pray you, sir.
Oh.
Is it your will to make a stale of me amongst these mates?
Mates, maid? How mean you that? No mates for you. Unless you are made of a gentler, milder mold.
Oh, in faith, sir, you shall never need to fear. Truly, it is not halfway to her heart. But if it were, doubt not that her care should be to comb your noodle with a three-legged stool and paint your face and use it like a fool.
Oh!
From all such devils, good Lord deliver us!
And me too, good Lord.
Gentlemen, that I may soon make good on what I have said. Oh, Bianca.
Yes.
Bianca, get thee in, and let it not displease thee, good Bianca, for I will love thee ne'ertheless, my girl.
Oh, a pretty pet, huh? Best put finger in the eye and she knew why.
Sister, content you in my discontent. Sir, to your pleasure humbly I subscribe. My books and instruments shall be my company. On them to talk and practice by myself.
Oh, go in, Bianca.
Oh, money please?
And for I know she taketh most delight in music, instruments, and poetry. Schoolmasters will I keep within my house, fit to instruct her youth. If you, Hortensio, or Signor Gremio know any such, prefer them hither. So, farewell. Caterina, you may stay, for I have more to commune with Bianca.
What? I trust I may go too, may I not? Am I to be appointed hours? As though I knew not what to take and what to leave! Ha!
You may go to the devil's dam. Your gifts are so good. I will hold you. Their love is not so great, Hortensio, but we may blow our nails together and fast it fairly out our cake's dough on both sides. Farewell. Yet, for the love I bear my sweet Bianca, if I can by any means light on a fit man to teach her wherein she delights, I will wish him to her father.
So will I, Signor Gremio, but a word I pray. Though the nature of our quarrel, it never brooks parley, know now upon advice, it toucheth us both, that we may yet again have access to our fair mistress, and be happy rivals in Bianca's love, to labor and effect one thing specially.
What's that, I pray?
Marry, sir, to get a husband for her sister.
A husband, a devil.
I say a husband.
I say a devil. Thinkest thou, Hortensio, though her father be very rich, any man is so very a fool to be married to hell.
Faith, as you say, there is small choice in rotten apples, but come. Since this bar-in-law makes us friends, it shall be so far forth friendly maintained, all by helping Baptista's eldest daughter to a husband. We set free the youngest for a husband, and then have to it afresh. Ah, sweet Bianca, happy man be his dole. He that runs fastest gets the ring. How say you, Signor Gremio?
I am agreed, and would I had given the best horse in Padua to begin his wooing that would thoroughly woo her, wed her, bed her, and rid the house of her. Come on.
Last call. I pray, sir, tell me, is it possible that love should of a sudden take such hold?
Tranio, till I found it to be true, I never thought it possible, or likely. But see, while idly I stood looking on, I found the effects of love in idleness. Tranio, I burn, I pine, I perish, Tranio, if I achieve not this young modest girl. Counsel me, Tranio, for I know thou canst. Assist me, Tranio, for I know thou wilt.
Master, it is no time to chide you now. Affection is not rated from the heart. If love have touched you, naught remains but so. Master, you look so longly on the maid, perhaps you marked not what's the pith of all. Marked you not how her sister began to scold and raise up such a storm that mortal ears might hardly endure the din?
Tranio, I saw her coral lips to move, and with her breath she did perfume the air. Sacred and sweet was all I saw in her.
Nay then, 'tis time to stir him from his trance. I pray, awake, sir. If you love the girl, bend thoughts and wits to achieve her. Thus it stands. Her eldest sister is so cursed and shrewd that till the father rid his hands of her, master, your love must live a maid at home.
Ah, Tranio, what a cruel father is he. But art thou not advised? He took some care to get her cunning schoolmasters to instruct her.
Aye, marry am I, sir. And now 'tis plotted.
I have it, Tranio.
Master, for my hand, both our inventions meet and jump in one.
Tell me thine first.
You will be schoolmaster and undertake the teaching of the maid. That's your device.
It is. May it be done?
Not possible.
What?
For who shall bear your part and be here in Padua, Vincentio's son?
Basta, content thee, for I have it full. We have not yet been seen in any house, nor may we lie distinguished by our faces from man or master. Then it follows thus. Thou shalt be master, Tranio, in my stead. Keep house and port and servants as I should. I will some other be. 'Tis hatched and shall be so. Tranio, at once uncase thee.
Okay.
No. Take my colored hat and cloak. And when Biandello comes, she waits on thee. But I'll charm her first to keep her tongue.
So had you need. In brief, sir, sit that your pleasure is. And I am tied to be obedient, for so your father charged me at our parting. Be serviceable to my son, quoth he, though I do think it was in another sense. I am content to be Vincentio because so well I love Vincentio.
Tranio, be so because Vincentio loves. And let me be a slave to achieve this fair maid whose sudden sight hath thralled my wounded eye. Oh, sweetheart, where hast thou been?
Where have I been? Nay, how now? Where were you? Master, hath my fellow Tranio stolen your clothes? Or have you stolen his, or both, or what, or pray what's the news?
Sweetheart, come hither. Now 'tis no time to jest, and therefore frame your manner to the time. Thy fellow Tranio here, to save my life, puts my apparel and my countenance on. And I, for my escape, have put on his. You understand?
I should not a whit.
And not a draught of Tranio in your mouth. Tranio is changed into Vincentio.
Well, the better for him, would I were so too.
So would I, girl, to have the next wish after that Vincentio indeed had Baptista's youngest daughter. When I am alone, why then I am Tranio. But in all places else, your master, Vincentio.
Tranio, let's go. One more thing rests, that thyself execute. To make one among these wooers. If thou ask why, sufficeth my reasons are both good and weighty.
You know the night time is the right time. Always see with the one you love. You know the night time is the right time. We're just gonna do one song.
Now I lost the clock, okay? And you, we're close.
From Verona, for a while I take my leave to see my friends in Padua, but of all my best beloved and approved friend Hortensio.
Thou art very well preserved, good sir.
I trow this is his house.
Yeah, sure, he lives in a bar.
Here, Sirrah Grumio, knock, I say.
Knock, sir? Whom should I knock? Has any man here refused your worship?
No, I'm so sorry. Villain, I say knock me soundly.
Knock you, sir? What am I, sir, that I should knock you, sir?
Villain, I say knock me at this gate and rap me well, or I'll knock your knaves pate.
Oh, I see. My master has grown quarrelsome. I will knock you first, and after we'll know who comes by the worst.
Will it not be? And you'll not knock, I'll ring it. I'll try how you can solfa and what's that? Sing it! Sing it! Come on! Help! Help, master! Man, my master's gone mad!
What's the matter?
Hortensio!
Whoa!
Apart this fray?
Rise, Grumio, rise! You compound this quarrel.
If this be not lawful cause for me to leave his service, look you, sir, he bid me knock him and wrap him well. Well, was it fit for a servant to use his master so?
Senseless villain, good Hortensio, I bade this rascal knock upon your gate, and could not get him for my heart to do it.
Knocking at the gate. Oh, heavens! Spake you not these words plain, sirrah? Knock me here, wrap me here, knock me well, and knock me soundly, and come you now with knocking at the gate.
Sirrah, be gone and speak not, I advise you.
Patience, Petruchio! I am Grumio's pledge.
Yeah, look at him.
Why, this is a heavy chance for extending you. Your ancient, pleasant, trusty servant, Grumio?
Ancient?
Now, tell me, sweet friend, what happy gale blows you to Padua, here from old Verona?
Antonio, my father, is deceased, and I have thrust myself into this world to wive and thrive as best I may. Coins I have in my purse, and goods at home, and so am come abroad to see the world.
Petruchio, shall I then come roundly to thee, and wish thee to a shrewd, ill-favored wife?
Yes.
Thou think me little for my counsel, but I promise you, she shall be rich, and very rich.
Good Hortensio, twixt such friends as we, few words suffice. Therefore, if thou know one rich enough to be Petruchio's wife, I've come to wive it wealthily in Padua. If wealthily, then happily in Padua.
I can, Petruchio, help thee to a wife, with wealth enough and young and beauteous, brought up as best becomes a gentlewoman. Her only fault, and that is fault enough, is that she's intolerable cursed and shrewd and froward. And so beyond all measure, were my situation far worser than it is, I would not wed her for a mine of gold.
Tell me her father's name, and 'tis enough, for I will board her, though she chide as loud as thunder when the clouds in autumn crack.
Her father's name, Battista Minola, an affable and courteous gentleman. Her name, Caterina Minola, renowned in Padua for her scolding tongue.
I know her father, and yet I know her not. And he knew my deceased father well. I will not sleep, good old Horty, till I see her.
Tarry, Petruchio, for I must go with thee. For in Battista's keep my treasure is. He hath the jewel of my life in hold. His youngest daughter, beautiful Bianca, and her withholds from me and others more, suitors to her and rivals in my love. For none shall have access unto Bianca till Caterina the Cursed hath got a husband.
Caterina the Cursed! A title for a maid of all titles, the worst!
And now shall my friend Petruchio do me this grace, and offer me disguised in sober robes to old Battista's as a schoolmaster. Well seen in music, to instruct our mistress. As so I may, by this device, at least have leave and leisure to make love to her, and unsuspected court her by herself.
Here's no knavery. To beguile the old folks, the young folks lie their heads together. But master, look about you. Who goes there?
Peace, Grumio, it is the rival of my love. Petruchio, stand by a while.
Oh, very well, I have perused the note. Hark you, sir, I will have them fairly bound. All books of love. See that at any hand, and see that you read no other lectures to her. What will you read to her?
Whate'er I read to her, I'll plead for you. And perhaps with more successful words than you, unless you were a scholar, sir.
Oh, this learning, what a thing it is.
Oh, this woodcock, what an ass it is.
Peace, sirrah. Peace, Grumio. Senor Grumio! God save you.
And you are well met, Signor Hortensio. Trow you whither I am going, Baptista Minola. I promise to inquire carefully about a scholar for the fair Bianca, and by good fortune have lighted well on this young man for learning and behavior, fit for her turn, well read in
Poetry.
And
Other books.
other good books, I warrant you.
'Tis well, and I have met a gentleman, hath promised me to help me to another. A fine musician, well seen in music, to instruct our mistress. So shall I no whit be behind in duty to fair Bianca, so beloved of me.
Beloved of me, and that my deed shall prove.
Grumio! 'Tis now no time to vent our love, for here is a gentleman upon whom chance I met. Upon agreement from us and to his liking, will undertake to woo cursed Caterina, yea, and to marry her if her dowry please.
So said, so done is well. Hortensio, have you told him all her faults?
I know she is an irksome, brawling scold. If that be all, masters, I hear no harm.
No, sayest me so, friend. What countryman?
Born in Verona, Antonio's son, my father dead. My fortune lives in me, and I hope good days and long to see.
Oh, sir, such a life with such a wife were strange.
Huh.
But if you have a stomach, to it in God's name. You shall have me assisting you in all. But will you woo this wildcat?
Will I live?
Will he woo her? Aye, or I'll hang her.
Why came I hither but to that intent? Think you a little din can daunt mine ears?
No.
Have I not in my time heard lions roar?
Yes.
Have I not heard the sea puffed up with wind rage like an angry boar?
Yes.
Have I not pitched battle, heard loud larums, neighing steeds, and trumpets clang?
Aye.
And do you think to tell me of a woman's tongue that gives not half so great a blow as will a chestnut in a farmer's fire? Tush, tush. Fear boys with bugs.
For he fears none.
Yes. Hortensio, hark, this gentleman has happily arrived. My mind presumes for his own good and ours.
I promised we would be contributors and bear the charging of his wooing whatsoever.
I would I were assured of a good dinner.
Oh, gentlemen! God save you, if I may be bold, tell me, I beseech you, which is the readiest way to the house of Signor Baptista Minola?
He that had two fair daughters, is he you mean?
Even he, Biandello.
Hark you, sir, you mean not her
Well,
too.
perhaps him and her, sir. What have you to do?
Not her that chides at any hand, sir, I pray.
I love no chiders, sir. Biandello, let's away.
Well begun, Tranio.
Sir, a word ere you go. Are you a suitor to the maid you talk of, yea or no?
And if I be, sir, is it any offense?
No, if without more words you will get you hence.
Why, sir, I pray, are not the streets as free for me as for you?
But so is not she.
For what reason, I beseech you?
If for this reason, if you'll know, that she is the choice love of Signor Gremio.
That she is the chosen love of Signor Hortensio.
Softly, my masters. If you be gentlemen, do me this right. Hear me with patience. Baptista is a noble gentleman to whom my father is not all unknown. And were his daughter fairer than she is, she may more suitors have. And me, for one.
Sir, may I be so bold as to ask, did you ever yet see Baptista's daughter?
No, sir. But here I do that he hath two. The one as famous for a scolding tongue, as is the other for beauteous modesty.
Sir, hello, sir. The first's for me, let her go by.
Yea, leave that labor to great Hercules.
Sir, you say well, and well you do conceive. And since you do profess to be a suitor, you must, as we do, gratify this gentleman, to whom we all rest generally beholding.
Sir, I shall not slack. In sign whereof, please ye, we may contrive this afternoon and quaff carouses to our mistress' health, and do as adversaries do in law, strive mightily, but eat and drink as friends.
Oh, excellent motion. Fellows, let's be gone.
I'll just start right now.
Okay, boys, now we are on the clock. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Hit the road, Jack. Don't you come back no more. Oh, he's an old geezer. Why did you so mean? He's the meanest man that I have ever seen. If I said so. Oh my gosh, it's another girl fight. All right, let's go.
What you did?
Come on.
Good sister, run me not, nor run yourself to make a bondmaid and a slave of me.
Of all thy suitors, here I charge thee. Tell whom thou lovest best. See thou dissemble not.
Believe me, sister, of all the men alive, I've not yet beheld that special face which I could fancy above any other.
Minion, thou liest. Is't not Hortensio?
If you affect him, sister, here I swear I'll pray for you myself, but that you shall have him.
Oh, like you fancy more, huh? You shall have Grimio to keep you fair.
Is it for him you do envy me so?
Oh.
Nay, then you jest. And now I well perceive you have but jested with me all this while. I prithee, Sister Kate, untie my hand.
If that be jest, then all the rest was so.
Oh, why? Let's stand aside. Oh, poor girl, she weeps. Go, ply thy needle, meddle not with her. For shame, thou helmet of the devil! Why did thou wrong her that did ne'er wrong thee? Why did she cross thee with a bitter word?
Her silence flouts me, and I'll be revenged!
In my sight?
Ah! Oh! Now I see. She is your treasure. She must have a husband. I must dance barefoot on her wedding day, and for your love to her, lead apes in hell. Talk not to me. I will go sit and weep till I can find occasion of revenge.
Was ever gentleman thus grieved as I?
Signor Baptista,
But who comes here?
Yes.
Good morrow, Signor Baptista.
Good morrow, neighbor Grimio. God save you. Gentlemen.
God save you, sir. Pray, have you not a daughter called Katerina, fair and virtuous?
Oh, I have a daughter, sir, called Katerina.
You are too blunt. Go to it orderly.
You do me wrong, Signor Grimio. Pray, give me leave. I am a gentleman, sir, born in Verona, that hearing of her beauty and her wit, her affability and bashful modesty, her wondrous qualities and mild behavior, am bold to make myself a forward guest within your house, and to make mine eyes the witness of that report which so oft I have heard. And for an entrance to my entertainment, I do present you with a man of mine, cunning in music and the mathematics, to instruct her fully in those sciences wherein I know she is not ignorant. I accept him of me, or else you do me wrong. His name is Licio, born in Mantua.
You are welcome, sir, and he for your good sake. But as for my daughter Katerina, this I know, she is not for your turn, the more my grief.
I do see that you mean not to part with her, or else you like not of our company.
Oh, mistake me not. I speak but as I find. But whence are you, sir? What may I call your name?
Petruchio is my name, Antonio's son. Thank you. A man well known throughout all the 5 boroughs.
I know him well. You are welcome for his sake.
Thank you.
Saving your tell, Petruchio, I pray. Let us that are poor petitioners speak first.
Okay.
Bakari, you are marvelous forward.
Pardon me, Signor Grimio, I would be fain doing.
I doubt it not, but you will curse your wooing. Neighbor, I have a gift very grateful, I am sure of it. To express the like kindness myself, who've always been more kindly beholding to you than any, freely give unto you this scholar, who hath long been studying at Reims, as cunning in Greek, Latin, and
other languages.
as the other is in music and mathematics. His name is Cambio. Pray, accept his service.
1,000 thanks, Signor Grimio. Welcome, good Cambio. But gentle sir, methinks you walk like a stranger. May I be so bold to know the cause of your coming?
Pardon me, sir. The boldness is mine own that, being a stranger to this city here, do make myself a suitor to your daughter, unto Bianca, fair and virtuous.
Of course.
And towards the education of your daughters, I here bestow a simple instrument and a small packet of Greek and Latin books. If you accept them, sir, their worth is great.
Vincentio is your name? Of whence, I pray?
Of Pisa, sir, son to Vincentio.
Mighty man of Pisa by report. I know him well. Here, take you the lute, and you the set of books. You shall go see your pupils presently. Holla! Within!
Yes, Signor Baptista.
Sweetheart,
Yeah.
lead these gentlemen to my daughters and tell them both these are their tutors. Bid them use them well.
Okay. Walk this way, good sirs.
Signor Baptista, my business asketh haste, and every day I cannot come to woo. You do my father,
I did.
and in him me, left solely heir to all his lands and goods, which I have bettered rather than decreased. Then tell me, when I win your daughter's love, what dowry shall I have with her to wife?
After my death, 1/2 of my lands, this club, of course, and in possession 20,000 crowns?
For that dowry, I'll assure her of her widowhood, be it that she survive me in all my lands and leases whatsoever. Let specialities be therefore drawn between us, that covenants may be kept on either hand.
And when the special thing is well obtained, that is her love, for that is all in all.
Why, that is nothing. For I tell you, Father, I am as peremptory as she proud-minded, and I am rough. Meow. And woo not like a babe.
Thou mayest woo, and happy be thy speed, but be thou armed for some unhappy words.
Thou twaddling Jack!
Is that?
That's her.
Was that common?
Yeah. How now, my friend? Why dost thou look so pale?
For fear, I promise you, if I look pale.
What? Will my daughter prove a good musician? Oh.
She'll sooner prove a soldier. Irons may hold with her, but never the lute.
Why, then thou canst not break her to the lute?
I know, for she hath broke the lute to me. I did tell her she mistook her frets, and did bend her hand to teach her fingering, when with the most impatient and devilish spirit, "Frets, call you these?" quoth she. "I'll fume with them!" And with that word struck me o'er the head. When through the instrument my pate made way, there I stood amazed a while, as on a pillory, looking through the lute, while she did call me rascal fiddler and twangling jack, and 20 such vile terms, as had she studied to misuse me so.
Yeah, we heard.
By the world, she is a lusty wench. How I long to have some chat with her. I love her 10 times more than e'er I did.
Go with me, and be not so discomfited. Proceed and practice with my younger daughter, for she is apt to learn, and thankful for good turns. Signor Petruchio, will you go with us, or shall I send my daughter Kate to you?
I pray you do.
Okay. You're bleeding, by the way.
I make no promises. I will attend her here, and woo her with some spirit when she comes. Say that she rail. Why, then I'll tell her plain that she sings as sweetly as the nightingale. Yeah, how's that? All right. Okay. Say that she frown. Oh, then I'll tell her plain that she looks as fresh as morning roses newly washed with dew. Huh? If she deny to wed, why then I'll crave the day when I shall ask the banns and when be married.
Fine!
But here she comes. Now, Petruchio, speak.
Don't know why there's no sun up in the sky. Stormy weather since my man and I ain't together. Keeps raining all the time.
Good evening, Kate. For that's your name, I hear.
Well, have you heard? But something hard of hearing. They call me Katerina, that you talk of me.
You lie in faith, for you are called plain Kate, and bonny Kate, and sometimes Kate the cursed. But Kate, the prettiest Kate in Christendom, Kate of Kate Hall, my super dainty Kate, for dainties are all Kates, and therefore, Kate, take this of me, Kate of my consolation, hearing thy mildness praised in every town, thy virtue spoke of, and thy beauty sounded, yet not so deeply as to thee belongs, myself am moved to woo thee for my wife.
Moved? Oh, in good time. Let him that moved you hither remove you hence.
Oh.
I knew you at first, you were immovable.
Why, what's a movable?
Why, a joined stool.
Thou hast it. Come, sit on me.
Ah! Oh!
No.
Ah! Asses are made to bear, and so are you.
No, women are made to bear, and so are you.
No such jade It is you, it's me you mean.
No, alas, good Kate, I would not burden thee, knowing thee to be but young and light.
Oh, too light for such a swain as you to catch.
Ah!
And yet as heavy as my weight should be.
Oh, should be, should buzz.
Oh, well ta'en, and like a buzzard.
Come, you wasp. You are too angry.
Oh, if I be waspish, best beware my sting.
My remedy, then, is to pluck it out.
Aye, if a fool could find where it lies.
Who knows not where a wasp does wear his sting? In his tail?
In his tongue.
Whose tongue?
Yours, if you do talk of tails. So farewell.
Nay, with my tongue in your tail? Come again, good Kate. I am a gentleman.
That I'll try.
I swear I'll cuff you if you strike again.
So may you lose your arms. If you strike me, you are no gentleman. And if no gentleman, then no arms.
Oh, a herald.
Oh!
Put me in thy books, Kate.
Oh! What is your crest, a coxcomb?
No, a combless cock. So, Kate will be my hen.
Oh, no cock of mine.
Ah!
You crow too like a craven.
Nay, come again, Kate. You must not look so sour.
Oh! It is my fashion when I see a crab.
Why, here's no crab, therefore look not sour.
Oh, there is.
Then show it me.
Had I a glass, I would.
You mean my face?
Oh, well aimed of such a young one.
Now, by St. George, I am too young for you.
You are withered!
'Tis with cares.
I care not. Farewell.
No, hear me, Kate. You
go.
escape not so. Come here.
I'll strike you with my Terry. Let me go!
Nay, not a whit. I find you passing gentle.
Oh!
'Twas told me you were rough and coy and sullen. But now I find that report to be a very liar. Well, thou art pleasant, gamesome, passing courteous, but slow in speech, yet sweet as springtime flowers. Thou canst not frown, thou canst not look askance, nor bite thy lip as angry wenches will. Oh, neither hast thou the pleasure to be cross in talk. But thou with mildness entertainst thy wooers, with gentle conference, soft and affable. Why does the world report that Kate doth live? Oh, slanderous world! Kate, like the hazel twig, is straight and slender. Let me see thee walk, Kate. Thou dost not halt.
Where did you study all this goodly speech?
It is extempore from my mother wit.
Oh, a witty mother? Witless else her son!
Am I not wise?
Yes! Keep you warm!
Mary, so I mean, sweet Katerina, in thy bed. Therefore, leaving all this chat aside, thus in plain terms, your father hath consented that you shall be my wife. Your dowry agreed on, and will you, nill you, I will marry you. Now, Kate, I am a husband for your turn, and by this light whereby I see thy beauty that makes me like thee well, thou canst be married to no man but me, Kate. For I am he that is born to tame you, and to bring you from a wild Kate to a Kate conformable as other household Kates.
Here comes my father.
Never make denial. I must and will have Katerina to my wife.
Baptista, why did you decide to go with an outdoor club?
Oh, it really saves on heating. So, Senor Petruchio, I'll speed you with my daughter.
How but well, sir, how but well. It were impossible I should speed amiss.
How now, daughter Katerina, in your dumps?
Call you me, daughter? Now I promise you, you have shown a tender fatherly regard. To wish me wed to one half lunatic, a mad-cuffed ruffian and swearing jack, who swears, who swears an oath to face the matter out. You should...
Father, 'tis thus. Yourself and all the world that have talked of her have talked amiss of her.
Oh, you son of...
If she be cursed, it is for policy, for she is not froward, but modest as the dove. She is not hot, but temperate as the Sunday morning. And in conclusion, we have agreed together so well that upon Sunday shall be the wedding day.
I'll see thee hanged on Sunday first.
She says that.
Hark, Petruchio. She says she'll see thee hanged first.
Is this your speeding? Well, nay, then, good night's our part.
Oh, patience, gentlemen. I choose her for myself. If she and I be pleased, what's that to you? 'Twas bargained, twixt us twain being alone, that she shall still remain cursed in company. It is incredible to believe how well she loves me. Oh, the kindest Kate. She hung about my neck, and kiss on kiss she vied so fast, protesting oath on oath, that in a twink she won me to her love. Oh, you are novices. 'Tis a world to see, how tame when a man and a woman are together. A meacock wretch can make the cursedest true. Give me thy hand, Kate.
Oh, no.
I will unto Venice to buy peril against our wedding day. Prepare the feasts, father, and bid the guests come. I will be sure my Caterina shall be fine.
I know not what to say, but give me your hand. Give me your hand. God sends you joy, Petruchio. 'Tis a match.
Hear and say we. We will be witnesses.
Witnesses.
Father and wife and gentlemen, adieu. Sunday comes apace. I will unto Venice. We will have rings and things and fine array. And kiss me, Kate.
Oh.
We will be married on Sunday. I'll just grab this one.
Okay, let's go.
What a woman.
Was ever match fucked up so suddenly?
Faith, gentlemen. Now I play the merchant's part and venture madly on a desperate mart.
'Twas a commodity lay fretting by you. 'Twill bring you gain, or perish on the seas.
The gain I seek is quiet in the match.
No doubt he has got a quiet match. Now, Senior Baptista, to your younger daughter. Now is the day we have long looked for. I am your neighbor and was suitor first.
And I am one that's love, Bianca, more than words can witness or your thoughts can guess.
Youngling, thou canst not love so dear as I.
Halfling, thy love doth freeze.
And thine doth fry. Stand back, skipper. 'Tis wit that nourisheth.
But sighs in ladies' eyes that flourisheth.
Content you, gentlemen. I will compound this strife. 'Tis deeds must win the prize, and he of both that can assure my daughter greatest dower shall have my Bianca's love. So, Signor Gremio, what can you assure her?
First, as you know, my house within the city is richly furnished with plate and gold, basins and ewers to lave her dainty hands. In ivory coffers I have stuffed my crowns, in cypress chests my ars counterpoints costly apparel, tents and canopies, and all things pertaining to house or housekeeping. Then, at my farm, 60 fat oxen standing in their stalls, and all things answerable to this portion. Myself am struck in height, I must confess. And if I die tomorrow, this is hers. If whilst I live, she will be only mine.
That only came well in. Sir, list to me. I am my father's heir and only son. If I may have your daughter to my wife, I will leave her houses 3 or 4 as good within rich Pisa walls as any one small Signor Gremio has in Padua. Besides 2,000 ducats
2,000
by
ducats?
the year of fruitful land.
By the year of land.
All of which shall be her jointure. What? Have I pinched you, Signor Gremio?
My land amounts to not so much in all. That she shall have, besides an argosy that is now lying in Marseille Road. What, have I choked you with an argosy?
Gremio, 'tis known my father hath no less than 3 great argosies, besides 2 galleasses and 12 tight galleys. These I will assure her, and twice as much whate'er thou offerest next.
Nay, I have offered all and have no more, and she can have no more than all I have. If you like me, she shall have me and mine.
Then the maid is mine by all the world. By your firm promise, Gremio is outvied.
I must confess, your offer is best, and let your father make her the assurance she is your own. Else, you must pardon me, if you should die before her, where is her dower?
That's but a cavil. He is old, I young.
And may not young men die as well as old?
Gentlemen, I am thus resolved. On Sunday next, as you know, my daughter Caterina is to be married, and on the Sunday following shall Bianca be bride to you, if you this assurance, if not, Signor Gremio. And so I take my leave, and thank you, both.
Adieu, good neighbor. Now I fear thee not. Sirrah, young gamester, thy father were a fool to give thee all, and in his waning age set foot under thy table. Tut, a toy, a suave Italian fox is not so kind, my boy.
A vengeance on your crafty, shrunken hide! Yet I have faced it with a card of 10. It is in my head to do my master good. I see no reason, but supposed Lucentio must get a father called supposed Vincentio. And that's a wonder. Fathers do commonly get their children. But in this case of wooing, a child shall get a sire, if I fail not of my cunning.
Fiddler, forbear. You grow too forward, sir.
Have you so soon forgot the entertainment her sister Caterina welcomed you withal?
But,
wrangling pedant, this is the patroness of heavenly harmony. Then give me leave to have prerogative. And when in music we have spent an hour, your lecture will have leisure for as much. Preposterous ass! That never read so far to know the cause why music was ordained. Was it not to refresh the mind of man after his study or his usual pain? Then give me leave to read philosophy, and when I pause, serve in your harmony. Sirrah, I will not bear these braves of thine.
Good gentlemen. You do me double wrong to strive for that which resteth in my choice. I'm no breaching scholar. I'll not be tied to hours nor appointed times, but to learn my lessons as I choose myself. And to cut off all strife, here, sit me down. Attune you your instrument. Play you the whiles. His lecture will be done ere you can tune.
You will lead his lecture when I'm in tune. Well, that will be never. Tune your instrument.
Where left we last?
Here. Here, madam. Hic ibat simos, hic es segia telus, hic steterat priami regia, celsa senis.
Construe them.
Hic ibat, as I told you before, simois, I am Lucentio. Hic est, son to Vincentio of Pisa, segia telus, disguised thus to get your love. Hic steterat, and that Lucentio that comes a-wooing. Priami is my man Tranio, regia, bearing my port. Celsa senis, that we may beguile the old panther. Madam, my instrument is now in tune.
Let's hear. Oh, bye. The trouble jars.
Spit in the hole, man, and tune again.
let me see if I can construe it. Hic ibat semois, I know you not. Hic es sagittalus, I trust you not. Hic es ceterat priami, take heed, he hear us not. Regia, presume not. Salsa sunnies, despair not.
Madam, 'tis now in tune.
Well, all but the bass.
The bass is right! 'Tis the bass knave that jars. How fiery and forward our pedant is. Now for my life, knave doth court my love. Pedescule, what you better yet?
In time I may believe, yet I mistrust.
Well, mistrust it not, for, sure,
Aeacides.
Aeacides was Ajax. Called so from his grandfather?
I must believe my master, else I assure you I should be arguing still upon that doubt. But let it rest. And now, Licio, to you. A sweet masters, take it not unkindly that I have been thus pleasant with you both.
Now you may go walk a while and give me leave. For my lesson makes no music in 3 parts.
Oh, are you so formal, sir? Whoa! Well, I must wait. And watch withal, for but I be deceived, our fine musician groweth amorous.
Now, madam, before you touch the instrument, to learn the order of my fingering, I must begin with rudiment of art, and teach you gamut of a briefer sort, more pleasant, pithy, and effectual than hath been taught of any of my trade. And there it is in writing, fairly drawn.
Why, I am past my gamut long ago.
Yet read you the gamut of Hortensio.
Gamut I am, the ground of all accord. Ah, rage, to plead Hortensia's passion. Be me, Bianca, take him for thy lord. See Faut that loves with all affection. D, sol, re, 2 notes, 1 clef have I? Ela me, show pity or I die. Ah, call you this gamut? Tut, I like it not. 'Tis old fashions please me best. I'm not so nice to trade true rules for old inventions.
Mistress, your father prays you leave your, books and help to dress your sister's chamber up. Tomorrow is the wedding day.
Oh! I know it's right. Farewell, sweet masters both. I must be gone. Hello.
Faith, mistress, then I have no cause to stay.
Fare thee very well.
But I have cause to pry into this pedant. Methinks he looks as though he were in love. But if thy thoughts, Bianca, be so humble as to cast thine wandering eye on every stale, seize thee that list. For if once I find thee ranging, Hortensio would be quit with thee by changing.
Have you seen Petruchio?
Vincentio, this is the appointed day that Caterina and Petruchio should be married, yet we hear not of our son-in-law. What will be said? What mockery will it be to want the bridegroom when the priest attends to speak the ceremonial rites of marriage? What says Vincentio to this shame of ours?
No shame but mine. I must forsooth be forced to give my hand, opposed against my heart, to a mad brain rude speak full of spleen, who wooed in haste and means to wed at leisure. I told you he was a frantic fool, hiding his bitter jests and blunt behavior. And, to be noted as a merry man, he'll woo 1,000, point to the day of marriage, make feasts, invite friends, and proclaim the banns, yet never means to wed where he hath wooed. Now must the whole world point at poor Caterina and say, lo, there is mad Petruchio's wife. If it please him, come and marry her.
Patience, good Caterina, and Baptista too. Upon my life, Petruchio means but well. Whatever fortune stays him from his word, though he be blunt, I know him passing wise. Though he be merry, yet withal he's honest.
Would Caterina had never seen him, though.
Go. Girl, I cannot blame thee now to weep, for such an injury would vex a very saint. Much more a shrew of thy impatient humor.
Oh, master! News, old news, and such news as you never heard.
What? Is it new and old too? How may that be?
Well, is it not news to hear Petruchio's coming?
Is he come?
No, sir.
What then?
He is coming.
When will he be here?
Oh, when he stands where I am and sees you there.
But say what to thine old news?
Petruchio is coming in a blue cape and a yellow belt, a pair of gray breeches thrice tightened, and a mask to veil his face from the face of the sun. Truly that unclean creature, Aesop's mouse, is not so monstrous as he. For doth the bat not comport itself but silently? Hark! Can you not hear his engine's labors groaning as a weary jade, its muffler tilling the ground? 'Tis not Cerberus towering hell, though like a bat out of hell it flies.
Who comes with him?
Oh, sir, his lackey, caparisoned for all the world like a bird, with yellow shorts and Kelly fairy boots upon his heels, a belt of no comparison, and a mask with the humor of spring singer pricked down in it for a feather. A monster, a very monster, and not like a Christian foot boy or gentleman's lackey.
'Tis some odd humor that pricks him to this fashion, yet oftentimes he goes but mean apparel.
I'm glad he comes, howsoe'er he comes.
Why, sir, he comes not.
Dost thou not say he comes?
Who, did Petruchio come?
Aye, the Petruchio came.
No, I said that his bike is coming, with Petruchio upon its back.
That's all one.
Nay, by St. Jamie, I hold you a penny. A bike and a man is more than one, and yet not so many.
Where be these gallants? Who's at home?
You are welcome, sir.
Yet
Oh,
I come not well.
Oh, and yet you halt not.
Not so well apparelled as I wish you were.
Ah, 'twere better I should rush in thus. But where is Kate? Where is my lovely bride? How fares my father? Gentles, methinks you frown. And wherefore gaze this goodly company? As if they saw some wondrous monument, some comet, or unusual prodigy!
Sir, you know this is your wedding day. At first we were sad, fearing you would not come. Now sadder, seeing you come so unprovided.
Utility belt.
Fie! Fie! Doff this habit. A shame to your estate. An eyesore to our solemn festival.
And tell us, what occasion of import hath all so long detained you from your wife and sent you hither so unlike yourself?
Tedious it were to tell, and harsh to hear. Suffice it, I am come to keep my word. But where is Kate? I stay too long from her. The night is coming. It's time we were at church.
See not your bride in these unreverent robes. Go to my chamber, put on clothes of mine.
Not I, believe me. Thus I'll visit her.
But thus, I trust you will not marry her.
Good sooth, even thus. Therefore have done with words. To me she is married, not unto my clothes. Could she repair what she will wear in me, as I can change these poor accoutrements? Were better for Kate, and better for myself. But I am a fool to speak with you, when I should bid good morrow to my bride, and seal that title with a lovely kiss. Grumio, to the chapel!
In his mad attire. We will persuade him to put on better ere he go to church.
I'll after him to see the event of this.
But to her love concerneth us to add her father's liking.
Which to bring to pass, as I before unparted to your worship, I am to get a man, whate'er he be, it skills not much, will fit him to our turn. And he shall be Vincentio of Pisa, and make assurance here in Padua of greater sums than I have promised. So shall you quietly enjoy your hope and marry sweet Bianca with consent.
With consent.
Were it not that my fellow schoolmaster doth watch Bianca's steps so narrowly, 'twere good methinks to steal our marriage, which once performed that all the world say no, I'll keep what's mine, despite of all the world.
That by degrees we mean to look into, and watch our vantage in this business. We'll overreach the hobbit Grumio.
The nail-prying Father Manola.
The quaint musician amorous Licio.
All for my master's sake, Vincentio.
Signor Gremio, came you from the church?
As willingly as e'er I came from school.
But is the bride and bridegroom coming home?
Oh, a bridegroom is a groom indeed, a grumbling groom, and that the girl shall find.
Curster than she. Why, 'tis impossible.
He's a devil. A devil, a very fiend.
She's a devil. The devil. The devil's dam.
Tut, she's a lamb, a dove, a fool to him. I tell you, Sir Vincentio, that when the priest should ask if Katharina should be his wife, I, by God's wounds!
Oh my gosh, in the church?
Quoth he, and swore so loud that all amazed, the priest let fall the book, and as he stooped again to take it up, bam! Pow! The bat-brained madman took him such a cut, the down fell priest and book and priest. Now take them up, quoth he. Defend it!
So what said the wench when he rose again?
Trembled and shook, for why he stamped and swore as if the joker meant to cozen him. But after many ceremonies done, he calls for wine. A health, quoth he, and threw the sauce in the sexton's face. But this done, he took the bride about the neck and oh my God! Kissed her with such a clamorous smack that at the party all the church did echo. And seeing as I came from it, people very shamed. And after me, I know the group is coming. Such a mad marriage never was before.
Oh, sometimes I get a good feeling, yeah. I get a feeling that I never had before, no. And I just want to tell you right now that I believe, I really do believe that something's got a hold on me, yeah. Oh, something's got a hold on me right now, child. Something I feel so strange. Everything about me seems to have changed. Step by step, I got a brand new one. I even sound sweeter when I said,
Gentlemen and friends, I thank you for your pains.
You're welcome.
I know you think to dine with me today, and have prepared great store of wedding cheer, but so it is. My business asketh haste, and therefore here mean I to take my leave.
It's possible you will away tonight.
I must away today before night comes. Make it no wonder if you knew my business, you would rather entreat me go than stay.
It's fine.
And honest company, I thank you all that hath beheld me give away myself to this most patient, sweet, and virtuous wife.
Yes.
Thank you. Dine with my father. Drink a health to me, for I must hence, and farewell to you all.
Let us entreat you stay till after dinner.
It may not be.
Let me entreat you.
It cannot be.
Let me entreat you.
I am content.
Are you content enough to stay?
I am content that you shall entreat me stay, and yet not stay. Entreat me how you can.
If you love me, stay.
Grumio, to the Batcave!
The Batmobile is ready.
Come on.
Nay then, do what thou canst. I will not go today, nor tomorrow, not till I please myself.
Oh, Katharina!
The door is open, sir. There lies your way. You may go jogging while your boots are green for me. I'll not leave till I please myself.
Oh, Kate, content thee. Prithee, be not angry.
I will be angry. What dost thou have to do today? Father, be quiet. He shall stay my leisure.
Aye, marry, sir, now it begins to work.
Gentlemen all, forward to the bridal dinner. I see the woman may be made the fool, had she not the spirit to resist.
They will go forward, Kate, at thy command. You that attend the bride, obey her. Go to the feast. Revel and domineer, carouse full measure to her maidenhead. Be mad and merry, or go hang yourselves. As for my bonny Kate, she must with me. Nay, look not big, nor stamp, nor stare, nor fret. I will be master of what is mine. And she is mine. My goods, my chattels, my house, my household stuff, my field, my barn, my horse, my ox, my ass, my anything. And here she stands. Touch her whosoever dare. I'll bring mine action on the proudest he that tries to stop my way in Padua.
My daughter.
Romeo, draw forth thy weapon. We are beset with thieves.
Holy matrimony, mayhem, Bethany!
One thing not quickly, I should die with laughing.
Of all mad matches, never was the like.
Oh, mistress, what's your opinion of your sister?
Oh, that she, being mad herself, is madly mated.
I warrant him Petruchio is cated.
Neighbors and friends, the bride and bridegroom wants for to supply the places at the table. You know there wants no junkets at the feast. Vincentio,
Yes.
you shall supply the bridegroom's place and let Bianca take her sister's room.
Shall sweet Bianca practice how to bride it?
Oh, she shall, Vincentio. Come, gentlemen, let's go.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, let's give all these people a nice little break. Oh, and a nice hand. That's awesome. Do that. We're going to take a little intermission, 15 minutes. If you find yourself a little thirsty or a little hungry, come avail yourself of our bar where you will find concessions.
Fie! On all tired jades, and all mad masters, and all foul ways. Was ever a man so beaten? Was ever a man so rayed? Was ever a man so weary? Holla ho, Curtis!
Who is it that calls so coldly?
A piece of ice.
Oh, Grumio. Oh. How art thou, Grumio? Mwah, mwah.
Fine.
But, Grumio, is my master and his wife coming, Grumio?
Aye, Curtis, aye.
And is she so hot a shrew as she's reported?
Fire, Curtis, fire, for I've caught extreme cold.
Okay.
Where is the cook? Is supper ready? The house trimmed, the rushes strewn, the cobwebs swept, be the jacks fair within, the jills fair without, the carpets laid, and everything in order?
All is ready, Grumio, and therefore, news.
No, first, my bike broke. My master and mistress fallen off.
How?
Why, out of their seats and into the dirt. And thereby hangs a tale.
Ooh, let's have it, Grumio. Okay, let's have it. Let's have it,
Okay,
Grumio.
now I begin. Imprimis, we came down a foul hill, my master riding behind my mistress.
Both of one motorcycle?
What's that to be?
Why, a motorcycle.
Tell thou the tale.
No.
But hadst thou not crossed me, thou shouldst have heard how her bike fell, with her beneath her bike.
Oh.
Thou shouldst have heard in how miry a place, how she was bemoiled. How he left her with the bike upon her.
No.
How he beat me because her bike fell. How she waded through the dirt to pluck him off me. How he swore, how she prayed that never prayed before. How I cried. How my bike burst in flames.
What?
How her hair caught fire. How I lost my supper, with many things of worthy memory, which shall now die in oblivion and thou return unexperienced to thy grave.
But by this reckoning, he is more shrew than she.
Aye, and that thou and the proudest of you all shall find when he returns. But what speak I of this? Call forth Nathaniel, Nicholas, Sugarsop, Penny, Giuseppe, and the rest. Let their hair be sleekly combed, their blue coats brushed, their garters be of an indifferent knit. Let them curtsy with their left leg forward, and let them presume not to touch one hair of my master's horsetail until they've kissed their hands. Are they ready?
They are.
Well, call them forth.
Okay. Do you hear, ho? You must have forth to meet my master, to countenance my mistress.
Why? She had the face of her own.
Why, who knows not that?
Now it seems if you call forth others to countenance her.
I call them forth to credit her.
Why? She comes to borrow nothing of them.
You're so
That's
my
favorite.
Daniel.
Okay.
Thus much for greeting. Okay. Well, my spruce companions, are all things ready and is everything neat?
All things is ready. I mean, how near is our master?
Even at hand. I hear my master.
Okay.
Line up. What? Where be these knaves? No man at door to take my helmet, nor to bring my chopper in? Where is Curtis, Nathaniel, Giuseppe, Penny, and Sugarsop?
Here, sir.
What? No attendance? No regard? No duty? Giuseppe. Where is that foolish knave that I said before?
Here, sir, as foolish as I was before.
Ah, you peasant swain, you malt horse, son, drudge! What? Did I not bid thee meet me at the park and to bring these rascal knaves with thee?
That's disturbing.
Nathaniel's coat, sir, was not fully made. And the Sugarsop pumps were all in pink to the heel. There was no link to color Penny's hat. Walter's dagger had not yet come from sheathing, and there were none fine except for Giuseppe, Curtis, and Gregory. The rest were ragged, old, and beggarly. Yet even as they are here, they come to greet you.
Go, rascals, go, and to bring my supper in! A malt horse, beetle-headed, son, flap-eared knave. Come, Kate. Sit down. I know you have a stomach. Now will you give thanks, sweet Kate, or else shall I?
Thanks.
What's this? Mutton?
What?
Who brought it? What dogs are these? Where is the rascal cook? How durst thou, villains, bring it to me from the dresser, and serve it thus to me, that like it not? There take it, you trenchers, cups, and you heedless potheads and dirty commies! What? Do you grumble?
Well, yeah.
I'll be with you straight!
The meat was well if you were so contented.
I tell thee, Kate, 'twas burnt and dried away, and better 'twere that we should fast. I am expressly forbid to touch it, for it engenders choler, planteth anger. And let's fast tonight, for company. Be patient. Tomorrow 'twill be mended. And tonight, I'll take thee to the bridal chamber. Da 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 da
I spent 25 minutes making that. Did you ever see the light?
Yes.
I mean, he is killing her and us in her own humor.
Where is he?
In her chamber, making a sermon of continency to her, and rails and swears and rates that she, poor soul, knows not which way to look, to stand, to speak, but sits as one new risen from a dream. Oh! Away, away, for he is coming hither. He's coming. You can keep it.
They bought it.
Thus have I politically begun my reign. And 'tis my hope to end successfully. Now, my falcon is sharp and passing empty. Until she stoop, she must not be full gorged, for then she never looks upon her lure. Another way I have to man my haggard, to have her come and to know her keeper's call, that is, to watch her, as we watch these kites that bait and beat and will not be obedient. Tonight, she eat no meat. Whoa. Nor none shall eat. And last night she slept not, nor tonight she shall not, for, as with the meat, some undeserved fault I'll find about the making of the bed. And here I'll fling the pillow, and there the bolster, and this way the coverlet, because it's nice. And another way, the sheets! Aye, and amid this hurly, intend I that all shall be done in reverent care of her. And in conclusion, she shall watch all night, and if she chance to nod, I'll rail and brawl, and with the clamor keep her still awake. This is a way to kill a wife with kindness. Thus I'll curb her mad and headstrong humor. He that knows a better way to tame a shrew, now let him speak. 'Tis charity to show. Any thoughts? Over there? Nothing? Yeah. Therapy? Nah. I don't know. It's expensive. Oh well. Wake up, Kate! Here comes the lover boy!
That Mistress Bianca does fancy any other but Vincentio. I tell thee, sir, she bears me fair in hand.
Sir, to satisfy you in what I have said, stand by, and mark you the manner of his teaching.
Now, mistress, profit you in what you read.
What master read you? First resolve me that.
I read that I profess, the art to love.
And may you prove, sir, master of your art.
Oh, you, sweet dear, prove mistress of my heart.
Quick proceeders, Mary. Now, tell me, I pray, you that dare swear at your mistress Bianca, love none in the world so well as Vincentio.
Oh, despiteful love! Unconstant womenkind, I tell thee, Licio, that this is wonderful!
Mistake no more. I am not Licio, nor am I a musician as I appear to be, but one that scorns to live in this disguise. For such a one leaves a gentleman, and makes a god of such a cullion. No, sir, that I am called Hortensio.
Signor Hortensio! I have often heard of your entire affection to Bianca, and since mine eyes are witness to her lightness, I will with you, if you be so contented, forswear Bianca and her love forever.
See how they do kiss and court, Signor Licentio. Here is my hand, and here I do vow never to woo her no more, but to forswear her as one unworthy of all former favors, which I have fondly flattered her withal.
And here I take the unfeigned oath, never to marry with her, though she would entreat. Fie on her! See how beastly she doth court him!
For all the world but he had quite forsworn. For me, that I may keep mine oath, I will be married to a wealthy widow ere 3 days pass, which hath as long loved me as I have loved this proud, disdainful haggard. No? And so farewell, Signor Licentio. Kindness in women, not their beauteous looks, shall win my love. And so I take my leave, in resolution as I swore before.
We love you, Hortensio!
Mistress Bianca, bless you with such grace as longeth to a lover's blessed case. Nay, I have ta'en you napping, gentle love.
Napping.
And have forsworn you with Hortensio.
Tranio, you jest, but have you both forsworn me?
Mistress, we have. Then we are rid of Licio. If faith he'll have a lusty widow soon that shall be wooed and wedded in a day.
God give him joy.
Aye, and he'll tame her.
He says so, Tranio.
Faith, he is gone unto the taming school.
The taming school? Oh, what? Is there such a place?
Aye, mistress, and Petruchio is the master that teacheth tricks 11 and 20 long to tame a shrew and charm her chattering tongue.
Oh, master! I have watched so long that I am dog weary, but at last I spied an ancient angel coming down yonder hill that will serve our turn.
What is he, Biandello?
Oh, faith I know not. A mercantante or a pedant, but formal in apparel and gait and countenance, surely like a father.
And what of him, Tranio?
If he be credulous and trust my tale, I'll make him glad to sing Vincentio, and make assurance as if he were the right Vincentio. Take in your loves, and then let me alone.
God save you, sir!
And you, sir, you are welcome. Travel you far on, or are you at the farthest?
Well, I'm at the farthest, sir. For a week or two. But then I'm going farther to Rome, and as far as Tripoli, if God lend me life.
Of what countryman, I pray?
Oh, I'm from Mantua.
Of Mantua, sir! Marry, God forbid, and come to Padua careless of your life.
My life, sir? How, I pray? This goes hard.
'Tis death for anyone in Mantua to come to Padua. Know you not God?
Your ships are stayed at Venice, and the Duke
The Duke, for private quarrel between your Duke and his.
hath published and proclaimed it openly.
Openly.
'Tis marvel that you are but newly come.
Or else you would have heard it proclaimed to bow.
Oh, 'tis worse for me than so, for I have bills of money by exchange from Florence, and I must here deliver them. I do.
Well, sir, to do you courtesy, this will I do, and this I will advise you. But first, tell me, have you ever been at Pisa?
Pisa I've been too often. Pisa is renowned for grave citizens. I've been... Is this
Among
free?
them.
I can just have this, right?
Among them, know you one Vincentio?
Well, I haven't met him myself, but I have heard of him. He's a merchant of incomparable wealth. Just
He is my father, sir, and sooth to say, in countenance somewhat doth resemble you.
About as much as an apple doth an oyster, but it's all one.
To save your life in this extremity, this favor will I do you for his sake. And think it not the worst of your fortunes that you are like to Sir Vincentio. His name and credit shall you undertake, and in my house you shall be friendly lodged. Look that you take upon you as you should. You will understand me, sir. So shall you stay till you have done your business in the city. If this be courtesy, sir, accept of it.
Oh, I do, sir, and I will ever impute you the patron of my life and my liberty, and my children will be
Then
named
go
after
with me to make the matter good.
All right, now? Yeah, wow, that's great.
This, by the way, I let you understand. My father is here looked for every day to pass assurance of a dower in marriage twixt me and Juan Baptista's daughter
It's
here.
really nothing.
Oh my goodness, young love is so beautiful. I've had 3 wives. So this is
Twixt me and Juan Baptista's daughter here. In all these circumstances, I'll instruct you. Go with me to clothe you as becomes you.
You don't like this?
No, forsooth, I dare not for my life.
The more my wrong, the more his spite appears.
Okay.
What? Did he marry me to famish me?
Maybe.
Beggars that come unto my father's door upon entreaty have present alms. Elsewhere they meet with charity, huh?
He's a very nice man.
But I, who never knew how to entreat, nor never needed that I should entreat,
Of course not.
am starved for meat, giddy for lack of sleep, with oath kept waking and with brawling fed. And what spites me more than all these wants is that he does it under the name of perfect love!
Okay. Okay, what say you to a piece of beef with mustard?
Oh, a dish I do love to feed
Yes.
upon. Go get it.
Okay.
Go. Hurry.
Oh, but the mustard is too hot a little.
Then the beef and let the mustard rest. Go.
No.
Hurry.
No. You shall have the mustard or you get no beef of grumio.
Then if one or both or anything thou wilt please, now go.
Why then the mustard without the beef?
Go, thou false, deluding slave, that feeds me with the very name of meat. Sorrow on thee, and on all the pack of you that triumph thus upon my misery. Go. Get you gone, I say.
What? Sweeting all amort? How fares my Kate?
Faith, as cold as can be.
Oh, pluck up thy spirits. Look cheerfully upon me. Here, love. See how diligent I am to dress thy meat myself and bring it thee? I am sure, sweet Kate, that such kindness merits thanks. Not a word. Nay, then I know thou lovest it not, and all my efforts is made to no pains. Here, take away this dish.
I pray you, let it stand.
The poorest service is repaid with thanks, and so shall mine be ere you touch the meat.
I thank you, sir.
Eat it up all. If thou lovest me. Oh. Much good it do unto thy gentle heart. dear Kate. Eat apace. Now, my honey love, will we return unto thy fathers? There to revel it as bravely as the best, with silken coats and caps and golden rings, with ruffs and cuffs and farting Okay. Look, the tailor stays thy leisure to deck thy body with her ruffling treasure. Come, tailor, let us see these ornaments. Lay forth the gown. Ah, what's the news with you, sir?
Here is the cap your worship did bespeak.
What? Was this molded on a porringer? A velvet dish. 5, 'Tis lewd and filthy. Away with it. I'll have a bigger.
Oh, I'll have no bigger. This hath fit the time. And gentlemen wear such caps as these.
Such caps as these.
When you are gentle, then you shall have one too, and not till then.
Why, sir, I trust I may have leave to speak.
Well, Kate,
And
you...
speak I will.
Okay.
I am no child, no babe. Your betters have endured me say my mind, and if you cannot, best you stop your ears. My heart will tell, my tongue will tell the anger of my heart, or else my heart concealing it will break.
I'm a girl.
Thou sayest true. It is a paltry cap, a custard coffin, a bauble, a silken pie. I lovest thee well in that thou likest it not.
Love me or love me not, I like the cap, and I shall have it or I shall have none.
Thy gown, why I... Come, tailor, let us see it. Oh, mercy God! What masking stuff is here? What's this? A sleeve? 'Tis like a demi-cannon. What? Up and down carved like an apple tart. Here snip and nip and cut and slish and slash like to a censor's at a barber's shop. Why, what? In the devil's name, tailor, callest thou this?
Oh, husband! Well, you bid me make it orderly and well according to the fashion at the time.
Marry, and did. But if thou be remembered, I did not bid thee mar it to the time.
I never saw a better fashion gown. No more quaint, pleasing, nor more commendable. Belike you mean to make a puppet of me.
Why, yes, she means to make a puppet of thee.
No. She said your worship means to make a bow.
Oh, monstrous arrogance! Thou liest! Thou thread! Thou thimble! Thou yard! 3/4, half yard, quarter yard, nail! Thou plead! Thou knit! Thou winter cricket! Thou! I tell thee that thou hast marred her gown!
Well, the gown is made just as my master had direction. Okay, order how it should be made.
I gave no order.
What?
I gave the stuff.
Then how did you desire the gown should be made?
Marry, sweetheart, with needle and thread.
With needle and thread. Oh, well, here is the note of the passion to testify. Ha! Ha! Ha!
Well, sweetheart, in brief, the gown is not for me.
You are in the right, sir. 'Tis for my mistress.
See the tailor paid. Go take it hence.
All right.
Be gone and say no more. Huh?
I can't work with this.
Oh, Kate, come. We will unto thy fathers, even in these honest, mean habiliments. Our pockets shall be proud, our garments very poor. For 'tis the mind that makes the body rich. And as the sun breaketh through the darkest clouds, so honor peereth in the meanest habit. No, no, good Kate, neither art thou the worse, for this poor furniture and mean array. If thou accountest it shame, lay it on me, and therefore frolic. We will henceforth to feast and sport us at thy father's. Call forth my men. We will to him straight. Come on. Let's see. 'Tis now some 7 o'clock, and well we may come there by dinner time.
Why, sir, I dare assure you 'tis nearly 2, and 'twill be supper time ere we come back.
It will be 7 ere I journey to your father's. Ever look what I say, or do, or think to do, you are still crossing it. Let it alone, sirs. I will not go today, and ere I do, it shall be whatever o'clock I say it is.
Why, so this gallant will command the sun.
But I be deceived. Senior Baptista might remember me from 20 years ago, from Genoa, when we were both staying at the Pegasus. I don't even know.
Tis well, and hold your own with such austerity as longeth to a father.
Ebenezer girl, 'twere good that she were schooled.
Fear you not her. Sweetheart, Bianca, do your duty thoroughly, I advise you. Imagine 'twere the right, Vincentio.
Oh, tut, fear not me.
But hast thou done thy errand to Baptista?
I told them that your father was in Venice and that you looked for him to stay in Padua.
Now art a tall damsel. Hold me that to drink. Here comes Baptista. Set your countenance, sir. Signor Baptista. Sir, this is the gentleman that I told you of. I pray you, stand good father to me now. Give me Bianca for my patrimony.
Soft son! Sir! Having come to Padua in order to gather in some debts, my son Vincentio hath made me aware of a weighty cause of love between your daughter and himself, and for the girl portrait of you, and also for the love which she has to your daughter, and she to him, not to stay too long. But I'm content upon father's good care, or see a match, so please you like no worse than I. Then maybe upon some agreement, we should make those up, but still, the cures are not really very long. See you at Tito, whom I so well.
Sir! Pardon me in what I have to say. Your plainness and shortness please me well. Right true it is your son Vincentio here doth love my daughter, and she loveth him, or both dissemble deeply their affections.
Oh, I was thinking that maybe
if you say no more than this, that like a father you will deal with him and pass my daughter a sufficient dower.
Oh, a dower! Yes, money. Yes, absolutely.
Well, good. Then the match is made and all is done. Your son shall have my daughter with consent.
Oh my goodness! It worked. Oh, that's crazy.
Thank you, sir. Where then may we go where we can be affiant such assurance ta'en as shall either part's agreement stand?
But not in my house, Vincentio, for you know pitchers have ears, and I have many servants. Besides, old Gremio is hearkening still, and happily we might be interrupted.
Then at my lodging, and it like you, there doth my father lie, and there this night we shall pass this business privately and well. Send for your daughter by my servant here. My girl shall fetch the scrivener presently. The worst is this, at so slender warning you are like to have a thin and slender pittance.
No, it likes me well. Sweetheart, hie you home and bid Bianca, make her ready straight, and if you will, tell what hath happened. Vincentio's father arrived at Padua, and how she's like to be Vincentio's wife.
I pray to God she may be with all my heart.
Dally not with the gods, but get thee gone. Signor Baptista, shall I lead the way?
Oh, yeah.
Welcome. One mess is like to be your cheer. Come, sir, we will better it in Pisa.
What sayest thou, Bianca?
Oh, saw you my master wink and laugh upon you?
Bianca, what of that?
Oh, faith, nothing, but he hath left me behind to expound the moral and meaning of his signs and tokens.
I pray thee, moralize them.
Thus then, Baptista is safe, talking with the deceiving son of a deceitful father.
And what of him?
His daughter is to be brought by you to the supper.
And then?
And then the priest of Old St. Luke's Church is at your command at all hours.
And what of all this?
Faith, I know not. I expect they are to be busied about with a counterfeit assurance. Take thou assurance of her. Take priest, clerk, and sufficient honest witnesses. If this be not what you have looked for, I cannot tell, but bid Bianca farewell forever in the day.
Here, Salviandello?
I cannot tarry. I knew a wench married in an afternoon. She went to the garden for parsley to stuff a rabbit. And so may you. And so, sir, adieu. My master hath bid me that the priest of old St. Luke's church be ready against you come with your appendix.
I may. And will. If she be so contented. She will be pleased, then wherefore should I doubt? Whew. Hap what hap may, I'll roundly go about her. It shall go hard if Cambio go without her.
The moon? The sun? Shh!
Oh, just go.
The sun. It is not moonlight now.
I say it is the moon that shines so bright.
I know it is the sun that shines so bright.
Now by my mother's son, that's myself. It shall be moon or star or what I list ere I journey to your fathers. Go men, start up the bikes. Evermore crossed and crossed. Nothing but crossed.
Say as he says, or we shall never go.
Forward, I pray, since we have come so far. And let it be moon or sun or what you please.
And so please you call it a rush candle. Henceforth I vow it shall be so for me.
Well, I say it is the moon.
I know it is the moon.
Nay, then you lie, for it is the blessed sun.
Then God be praised, for it is the blessed sun. But sun it is not when you say it is not.
And the moon changes even as your mind. And what you will have it named, even that it is, and so it shall be so for Caterina.
Petruchio, go thy way. The field is won.
Well, forward, forward. Thus the bull should run.
But soft, someone comes.
Ah, good morrow, fair gentle mistress. Whither away? Tell me, Kate, and tell me truly too, hast thou not beheld a fresher gentlewoman? Such war of red and white within her cheeks. What stars do spangle heaven with such beauty as these two eyes become this heavenly face? Fair gentle maid, good morrow once more to thee. Embrace her, Kate, for her beauty's sake.
Oh, fair budding virgin, fair and fresh and sweet. Whither away, or where is thy abode?
Happy the parents of so fair a child.
Oh, happier the man whose favorable stars allot thee for his lovely bedroom.
It will make a man mad to make a woman of him.
But now, husband, I hope thou art not mad. This is a man, old, withered, wrinkled, faded.
Wait a minute.
And not a maid, as thou say'st he is.
Pardon me, old father. My mad mistaking eyes that have been so bedazzled by the sun, that everything I look on seemeth green. Now I perceive thou art a reverend father.
Pardon us, father, for our mad mistaking.
Do, good old grandsire, and withal make known wherefore thou travellest. If along with us we shall be joyful for thy company.
Fair sir, and you, my merry mistress, that with your strange encounter much amazed me. My name is called Vincentio. My dwelling Pisa, but I am bound to Padua that to visit a son of mine, which long I have not seen.
What is his name?
Oh, Lucentio, gentle sir.
Happily we met, and happier for thy son. For now by law as well as reverend age, I may entitle thee my loving father. Your son, this gentlewoman, the sister of this gentlewoman, my wife, your son by this hath married. And I wonder not, nor be grieved. She is of good esteem, her dowry, wealthy, and of worthy birth, and besides, so qualified as may beseem the spouse of any noble gentleman. Let me embrace with old Vincentio.
Okay.
And wander we to see thy honest son, who by thy arrival will be full joyous.
Yeah, but is it true, or else is it your pleasure, like pleasant travelers, to break a jest upon company they overtake?
No, Father, I do assure thee, it is so.
Come, go along and see the truth thereof, for our first merriment hath made thee jealous.
Well, Petruchio, this has put me to heart. Have to my widow, and if she be froward, thou hast taught Hortensio to be untoward.
Softly and swiftly, sir, the priest is ready.
I fly, Biandello, but they may chance need thee at home, therefore leave us.
Nay, I'll see the church at your back and then come back to my masters as quick as I can. Oh, these stairs.
I marvel Cambria comes not all this while.
Here we are, sir. Your son's place is up those stairs on the second floor. My father's place bears more towards the marketplace, so here I leave you, sir.
Oh, you shall not choose, but drink before you go. I think I shall command your welcome here. By a likelihood, some cheers toward.
They're busy within. You best knock louder.
Oh. Yo!
Who would be that noxious? He would beat down the stair.
Is Senor Lucentio within, sir?
Oh, he's within, sir, but not to be spoken with all.
What if a man bring him 100 pound or two to make merry withal?
Well, you keep your 100 pounds to yourself. You'll need none so long as I live.
Did I not tell you, sir, your son is well beloved in Padua? Do you hear, sir? To leave these frivolous circumstances, I pray, tell Signor Lucentio that his father has come from Pisa and is here on the bottom floor to speak with him.
Nay, sir, thou liest, for his father is here, come from Padua, on the top floor looking down.
Thou his father?
Aye, sir. So his mother says.
Nay, sir, this is flat knavery to take upon you another man's name.
Hey, lay hands on the villain. I believe it means to cozen somebody in this city under my countenance.
Oh, I've seen them in the church together. God send them good shipping. But who is here? Oh! Old Master Vincentio, now we are all undone and brought to ruin.
Hey, come here, the crack hemp.
I hope I may choose, sir.
Come hither, you rogue. What, have you forgot your old godfather?
Got you, sir. No, sir, I could not forget you.
What? You
Sir,
notorious...
I've never seen you before in my life.
Have you never seen thy master's father, Vincentio?
What, my worshipful old master? Yay, Mary, sir. Here he looks out the window.
Oh, it's so indeed!
Come, Kate, shall we stand aside and see the end of this controversy?
Sir, what are you that offer to beat my servant Ocean?
What am I, sir? Nay, what are you, sir? Oh, immortal gods, oh fine villain. Is that a Pierre Cardin custom tailored suit? Them shoes wasn't cheap neither. I am undone. Whilst I play the good husband at home, my son and servant spend all at university.
How now? What's the matter?
What? Is the man lunatic?
Sir, you seem a sober, ancient gentleman by your habits, but your words show you a madman. What concerns it you if I wear fancy suits? I thank my good father here I am able to maintain it.
Thy father, O villain, is a sailmaker in Bergamo.
You mistake, sir. You mistake, sir. Pray, what do you think is his name?
His name? As if I knew not his name. I raised him up ever since he was 3 years old, and his name is Tranio.
Oh, wait! Away, mad ass! His name is Vincentio, and he's my only son and heir to the lands of me, Signor Vincentio.
Oh, Vincentio! Oh, he has murdered his master! Lay hold on it, I charge you in the Duke's name!
Whoa!
Carry up the where's my son, Vincentio!
Calm down.
Carry this mad knave to jail!
Carry me to the
Stay, officer! He shall not go to prison!
Talk not, Senor Gremio. I say he shall go to prison.
Take heed, Senor Baptista, lest you be coney catched in this business. I dare swear this is the right Vincentio.
Swear if thou darest!
Nay, I dare not swear it.
Then thou were best say that I am not Vincentio.
Away with the daughter, to the jail with him.
Oh, thus strangers be hailed and abused, oh fine villain!
Yonder he is.
Take him out.
Pardon, sweet father!
Oh! Oh my goodness, this is crazy.
Pardon, dear father.
How hast thou offended? Where is Vincentio?
Here is Vincentio, a right son to the right Vincentio, that hath by marriage made thy daughter mine, or counterfeit supposes bleed thine eyes.
Here's packing with a witness to deceive us all.
Where's that damn tranio that faced and braved me with this
Tell me,
matter
is
show?
this not my cambio?
Cambio is changed into Lucentio.
Love wrought these miracles. Bianca's love made me exchange my state with Tranio while he did bear my countenance in the town. And happily I have arrived at last unto the wished haven of my bliss. What Tranio did, myself enforced him to. Therefore pardon him, sweet father, for my sake.
Split that villain's nose.
Way.
He would have sent me to jail!
Do you hear, sir? Have you married my daughter without asking my goodwill?
Fear not, Bautista. We will content you. No, go too. And I will in to be revenged for this villainy.
Oh, that's good. No!
Bianca, look not pale. Thy father will not frown. Come on.
My cake is dough. But I'll in among the rest out of hope of all my share of the feast.
Come, husband. Let us follow to see the end of this adieu.
First, kiss me, Kate, and then we will.
What, in the midst of the street?
Art thou ashamed of me?
No, God forbid, but ashamed to kiss.
Why then, let's home again. Come, Sirrah, let's away.
Nay! I will give you a kiss. I pray you, love, stay.
Is not this well? Come, my sweet Kate. Better once than never. For never too late.
Come!
is when raging war is done to smile at scapes and perils overblown. My fair Bianca, bid my father welcome, while I with self-same kindness welcome thine. Brother Petruchio, Sister Caterina, and thou, Hortensio, with thy loving widow, feast with the best and welcome to my house.
Our house.
Our banquet is to close our stomachs up after our great good cheer. I pray you sit, for now we sit to chat as well as eat.
Nothing but sit and eat and eat.
Padua affords this kindness, son Petruchio.
Ah, Padua affords nothing but what is kind.
For both our sakes, I would that word were true.
Oh, now by the world, Hortensio fears his widow!
Oh, then never trust me if I be afeard.
Oh, you are very sensible, and yet you miss my sense. I mean, Hortensio is afeard of you.
He that is giddy thinks the world turns round.
Roundly replied.
I pray you, mistress, tell me what you meant by that. Thus I conceive by him.
Oh, thus she conceives by me. How like Hortensio that?
My widow says, thus she conceives her tale.
Oh, very well mended. Kiss him for that good widow.
He that is giddy thinks the world turns round. I tell you, I pray you, tell me what you meant by that. Okay. Your husband, being troubled with a shrew, measures my husband's sorrow by his woe. And now you know my meaning, a very mean meaning, right? I mean you. And I am mean indeed, respecting you.
To her, Kate.
No.
To her, widow. Here's
No,
100 marks, my
no,
Kate. Just
no.
put yours down.
No,
Spoken like an officer.
How much need of these quick-witted folk?
Believe you, sir, they butt together well.
Head and butt, and hasty-witted body would say your head and butt were head and horn.
Aye, Mistress Bride, hath that awakened thee?
Aye, but not frightened me, therefore I'll sleep again.
No, that you shall not, since now you have begun.
Yes.
Have at you for a bitter jest or two. Come on, let's see what you got, Bianca. Come on. What's in your brain?
Am I your bird? I mean to shift my bush, and thus pursue me as you draw your bow.
Bianca!
You are welcome. All.
I'll go.
She hath prevented me. Ah, here, Tranio. This bird you aimed at, though you hit her not, therefore a health to all that shot and missed.
Salute.
Sir, Vincentio slipped me like his greyhound, which runs himself but catches for his master.
Ah, a good swift simile, but something currish.
Tis well, sir, that you hunted for yourself. 'Tis thought your deer does hold you at a bay.
Oh, Tranio! Tranio hits you now.
I thank thee for this gird, good Tranio.
Confess, hath he not hit you here?
Oh, and hath called me a little, I do confess. But as his jest did glance away from me, here's 10-1, it maimed you two outright.
Now, in good sadness, son Petruchio, I think thou hast the very shrew of all.
Well, I say no. And therefore, for assurance, let each one send unto his wife, and he whose wife is most obedient to come at first when he doth call for her, will win the proposal which we shall wager.
Content, what is the wager?
20 crowns.
20 crowns. I'll venture so much of a hawk or a hound, yet 20 times so much for my wife.
100 then.
Content?
A match. 'Tis done.
Who shall begin?
That will I. Go, Bianca, bid thy mistress come to me.
Son, I'll be thy half, Bianca comes.
I'll have no halves. I'll bear it all myself. Now, what news?
Master, my mistress bids me send you word that she is busy and cannot come.
What? She is busy and cannot come. Is that an answer?
Aye, and a good one. Pray God, sir, your wife not give you a worse?
I hope better.
Now, sweetheart, Bianca, go and entreat my wife to come to me forthwith.
Oh ho, entreat her. Nay, then she must needs come.
I'm afraid, sir, do what you can. Yours will not be entreated.
Oh.
Now, where's my wife?
She says you have some goodly jest in hand. She will not come.
Worse and worse! She cannot and will not come. Oh, vile, intolerable, not to be endured.
Signor Grumio, go forth to my mistress, say that I command her to come to me.
I know her answer.
What?
She will not.
Oh, the fouler fortune mine, and there an end.
Now, by my Holland dame, here comes Katerina.
Oh, I did, yeah, that's exactly what I said.
What is your will, sir, that you should send for me?
Where is your sister and Hortensio's wife?
They sit conferring by the parlor fire.
I can vouch for that.
Bring them hither. If they deny to come, swinge me them forth soundly unto their husbands. Away, I say, and bring them hither straight.
Here is a wonder if you talk of a wonder. And so it is. I wonder what it bodes.
Merry peace it bodes, and love, and quiet life, and what's not that's sweet and happy.
Now, fair befall thee, good Petruchio. The wager thou hast won, and I will add unto their losses 20,000 crowns. Another dowry to another daughter. For she is changed, as she has never been.
Nay, I'll win my wager better yet, and show her obedience, her new-built virtue and obedience. See where she comes with your froward wives as prisoners to her womanly persuasion.
And you have been grabbing my hair for the last. Oh, what are you doing? Oh!
Jeez Louise.
Katerina, those pearls become you not. Away with those shackles. Throw them underfoot.
Oh!
Lord, let me never have cause to sigh till I come to such a silly pass.
Fie! What
foolish duty called you
I
this?
would your duty were as foolish too. The wisdom of your duty, fair Bianca, hath cost me 100 crowns since supper time.
Katerina, tell
You
these...
for laying on my duty.
Katerina, tell these headstrong women what duty they do owe their lords and husbands.
There will be no telling.
Come, go along and first begin with her.
She shall not.
I say she shall. And first begin with her.
Fie. Fie! Unknit that threatening, unkind brow, and dart not scornful glances from those eyes to wound thy lord, thy king, thy governor. It blots thy beauty as frosts to bite the meat, confounds thy fame as whirlwinds shake their buds, and in no wise is meet or amiable. Stop. Thy husband is thy lord, thy life, thy keeper, thy head, thy sovereign. One that cares for thee, and for thy maintenance commits his body to painful labor, both by sea and land, to watch the night in storms and days in cold, whilst thou liest warm at home, safe and secure, and craves no other tribute at thy hand but love, fair looks, and true obedience? Too little payment for so great a debt. I am ashamed that women are so simple when they offer war when they should kneel for peace, or seek supremacy, rule, and sway when they are bound to serve, love, and obey. Why are our bodies soft and weak and smooth, but that our soft conditions and our hearts should well agree with our external parts? Come, you froward and unable worms. My mind hath been as big as one of yours, my heart as great, my reason haply more, to bandy word for word and frown for frown. But now I see our lances are but straws, our strength as weak, our weakness past compare, that seeming to be most, which we indeed least are. So, Veil thy stomachs, for it is no boot, and place thy hand below thy husband's foot, in token of which duty, if ye please. My hand is ready. May it do him ease.
Aye, there's a wench. Come, kiss me, Kate.
Oh, yeah!
Go to, old lad. Thou shalt have.
'Tis good hearing when children up to war.
Aye, but harsh hearing when women are froward. 'Tis a wonder by your leave she will be tamed so.
And now go thy ways, for thou hast tamed a cursed shrew.
Oh, come, Kate, to bed. We three are married, these two are sped. 'Twas I that won the wager.
'Twas I that won the wager, though you hit the white.
And being a winner, God give you good night.